They called it the curtain. It's not because it hid everything, but because it let just enough light in. You could see the shape of the world, but not its hands. You could hear the noise, but not the whisper behind it. And for most people, that was enough. The ones behind the curtain, they were never monsters. That's the trick. They wore suits, wrote laws, held meetings with names like task force and council. They didn't steal. They allowed. They didn't lie, they framed. And when things went wrong, they offered explanations just complicated enough that you'd feel smart believing them. For generations, they built a system not on control, but distraction. They gave you sides, red, blue, left, right, team A, team B. While they wrote the rules of the game itself, they made you hate your neighbor instead of questioning your landlord. They made you fear your classmate instead of your employer. They convinced you that freedom was a brand, choice was a subscription, and truth was whatever they happened to agree on. People asked, why don't they stop this? Why does inequality grow? Why is the middle class vanishing? And every time, they answered with a headline, a scandal, a war, a promise, a villain. They didn't care what story you followed, as long as you never wrote your own. There was a theory that a single party sat at the top. One group, one order, one vision. The truth was worse. It wasn't one party. It was every party who benefited from the illusion that they mattered more than you. The illusion that the world changes with a ballot alone, not a billion moments of action, memory, voice, and sacrifice. In the end, it wasn't conspiracy that ruled the world. It was complacency. A system that didn't need to fight you, just convince you not to fight for yourself.
Ow.
But there was one thing it feared. One crack in the curtain. A second, owned not by them, not borrowed from a brand, but by a person. You, your voice, your memory, your truth. Because when enough people own their second, they stop listening to stories told about them, start telling their own. And that's when the curtain falls.